When did your in-laws realize you weren't a gold digger? My husband never told his parents about my work. We saw them twice yearly. They assumed I was poor. At their anniversary party, his mother examined my dress and said, "Did you get that at a thrift store? At least iron it next time." Inside the ballroom, his mother grabbed my arm and pulled me away from my husband. She leaned in close and said, "We need to talk about your intentions with our money." I stood there frozen. I couldn't believe she actually said that to my face. My stomach was in knots. My husband saw what was happening and came over immediately. He said, "Mom, stop. She has her own money." "Don't be stupid, son. Look at her," she said. She literally ripped the champagne glass out of my hand and replaced it with water in a plastic cup, like I was a child who couldn't be trusted with real glass. Then she announced to everyone at our table that I probably never had real champagne before meeting her son, that I should be grateful he was showing me a better life. I wanted to disappear. Everyone was staring at me, but that was just the beginning. She pulled out her phone and started showing my husband photos of other women. "Remember Catherine? Her father owns that law firm downtown. She's still single." She swiped to another photo. "This is Madison. Her family has 3 vacation homes. Very successful family." Another swipe. "Oh, and your ex just got her grandmother's inheritance. 10 million, I heard." She kept going. Each woman she showed him was richer than the last. She said these were the kind of women he should be with, women who understood their world, women who belonged at events like this. My husband kept trying to defend me, but she wouldn't listen. She just talked over him every time. She called him weak and said I'd manipulated him. Then came the moment that made me want to throw up. She actually stood up in the middle of this fancy ballroom and announced to all the tables around us that I refused to sign a prenup. She said it loud enough that people 3 tables away turned to look. "Ask yourselves why a woman in love would refuse to sign a simple paper," she said. Everyone was staring at us now. Some people had their phones out. I could hear the whispers starting. She kept going, telling everyone how my mother raised me to hunt rich men instead of working for a living, that I was trained from birth to find a meal ticket, that women like me were the reason her son couldn't find real love. I was shaking with rage, but I didn't say anything. What was the point? She'd already made up her mind about me 2 years ago. My husband looked like he wanted to crawl under the table. His father just sat there drinking, not saying a word to stop her. The absolute worst part was when she pulled out her calculator app. She made this big show of typing in numbers. Then she held her phone up high so everyone at the nearby tables could see the screen. She announced $8 million. That's what this gold digger expects to steal when she divorces my son. 8 million of our family money. People were taking pictures now, actually taking pictures of us. I felt sick. I just sat there refusing to cry, refusing to give her the satisfaction of breaking down. I wasn't going to defend myself to someone who never wanted to know me anyway. The woman at the next table had been listening to everything. Her face was getting redder and redder. Finally, she turned around and asked loudly, "Excuse me, did you just call her a gold digger?" "This doesn't concern you," his mother snapped. "Actually, it does. She catered my daughter's wedding last month. She owns the best catering company in the entire city," the woman said. His mother's face went from smug to confused. Her mouth fell open. Nothing came out. She just stared at the woman like she was speaking another language. The woman's husband stood up too. He said, "We've been trying to book her for 2 years. She's so successful we can't even get on her calendar. Do you have any idea how hard it is to get her to cater an event?" His mother's face was turning white. Her hands started shaking. She looked at me, then back at them, then at me again. The woman kept going. "She started with 1 van 5 years ago. Now she has 3 locations, 50 employees, contracts with every major venue in the city. She built all of that herself." People at other tables were listening now. His mother's friends were staring at her with their mouths open. One of them actually gasped out loud, "You just publicly humiliated one of the most successful businesswomen in this room? The woman who probably catered half the events your friends have attended this year," the woman said. His mother's voice came out as a whisper. "I didn't know." "Because you never asked," the woman said. His mother tried to stammer out an apology. I said, "You had 2 years to ask what I did. You never did." Her friends asked for my card before we left.